What is up, everyone? Cashflow Cowboy here, Justin Warziniak. Just sold my house hack, if you remember from a previous video, and I just want to go through all the numbers, how it was done. Check it out. So I bought this property May 2019 and gonna go ahead and hopefully have this thing sold end of August 2021. All right, so the layout of this property is, it has a main floor, which has a half bath downstairs. We got the dining room. Over here we have the living room. We also have a full-on, nice, beautiful kitchen here with actually a breakfast nook, kind of bar seating over there. And so the upstairs itself also has 3 bedrooms. One is a master bedroom, and that has a master suite and a nice bathroom and stuff like that. And then those 2 bedrooms share a full bath as well. So overall, you're looking at 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and that's the upstairs area. And this is actually the area that I rented out. I had tenants since I purchased the property back in May of 2019. So this is actually the private side entrance to the basement unit. And what I did was I actually converted it into almost its own unit. And this is where I've been living since May. And so before this area, this beautiful kitchen here, this was nothing. So we went in, we installed a kitchen, we got the oven, all the appliances, dishwasher, a nice big sink, new cabinets, countertops, everything. And so what else we needed to do was the bedroom here, we wanted it to look a little bit nicer. So we went ahead and it had some water issues. So we waterproofed it. We got a sump pump installed. We got new carpet down, new paint, and then we actually installed these ductless mini splits, which you'll see in like hotels and stuff like that. And that's for AC, because the downstairs has its own separate furnace. The upstairs has a furnace, and the upstairs has central air conditioning. So we needed air conditioning down here if I was going to be living in here during the summer months. So we got kind of like a big open living room space here, which was nice. Had a couch, TV, and everything. And then we remodeled the bathroom as well, where we put in a new vanity here, and then we put these sliding glass doors. Looks very clean this way. And then this is an extra office space. Technically, if you guys know anything about code and whatnot, since this window doesn't have an egress, this can't be categorized as a bedroom, but if you wanted to, you can use it as one. Just know it's violating the fire code. So we threw the property on the market, and within 1 week we had multiple offers. The market is red hot right now. We were expecting this, and we actually had multiple offers that had escalation clauses in them. So what an escalation clause is, it's a way for a buyer to stand out and make their offer more competitive in a seller's market. So right now in 2021, we're in a seller's market. And so what happened was we had competing escalation clauses. An escalation clause is, hey, this is my offer price, but I'm willing to pay up to this amount in increments of 1,000 or 2,000 over any other offer that comes in. So if you come in at, a certain amount and then another offer comes in higher than you, well, your escalation clause will say, well, I'll beat that offer by, 1,000 or 2,000 up to a certain threshold, and therefore you ended up winning. In this situation, because of that escalation clause, the buyer ended up winning the deal. Let's talk about the numbers. Everybody cares about the numbers. This was an investment property for me. I did it as a house hack, and when I purchased it back in May of 2019, it was through Zillow. It was actually a for sale by owner. The sellers at that time had purchased it a couple years before. They were actually dental students or just graduated dental school, not 100% sure, but they needed to move to Cincinnati. So they needed to leave. They didn't want to pay all the closing costs of having realtor fees and whatnot. So they listed it for sale by owner. I had an alert set up. I saw it. I saw the basement, and I was like, this is the one. I knew I wanted to convert that into its own unit. So the purchase price was $277,000. not 277 bucks, I wish. 277,000 back in May 2019. The downstairs, all those renovations with the new kitchen and stuff like that, that cost roughly 16,000 all in. And we are currently gonna go ahead and we just closed this thing for a pretty nice profit. Now, through the lifetime of holding this asset, I actually had tenants, great tenants, that lived upstairs where we are now. And it was 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and hardwood floors, everything. They were paying $1,800, and then the rent bump after the first year was up to $1,850. My mortgage, if you want to do the calculations on a mortgage for 277, I was paying at one point $1,700 a month for my mortgage, and then it dropped down to $1,500 a month after I refinanced when interest rates dropped. So what does that mean? That means I was living for free for the last 2 years, no expenses for housing, and they were essentially covering my mortgage for me. How cool is that? That's the power of House Hack. That's why a lot of investors recommend it for dipping your toe in the water as far as real estate investing, because you're the landlord, you're also living there, you get way better financing. Like, my interest rates were way lower than if this was an investment property, and I only put 5% down to purchase this property, which is not a lot of money, versus 20%. I don't think I could have done it at that point. So the rents were great, lived for free, a great price on this because it was for sale by owner, and ultimately we turned a really nice profit. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The House Hack is officially sold, the first investment property for the Cash Flow Cowboy. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, and share with others. Until next time, you know what? Cowboy out.